Most people are using Claude AI completely wrong. They type one prompt, get one answer, and close the tab. That's like buying a Ferrari and only driving it to the mailbox. Here's what's crazy, Claude just became a full automation engine. While you're doing tasks manually, other people are building factories that spit out content, research, code, and marketing campaigns, all on autopilot. And you're missing out because nobody showed you how. By the end of this course, you'll have real automation running. Not theory, real systems, content pipelines, SEO research bots, multi-agent workflows, all built by you step by step. So here's what we're doing. I'm walking you through everything from zero to advanced automation. Julian Goldie reads every comment, so make sure you comment below. Let's build. Okay, let's talk about the real problem. You're stuck doing the same tasks over and over. Writing content, doing research, building reports. It takes hours, sometimes days. And every time you finish, there's another one waiting. You know AI can help, but you don't know how to make it actually work for you consistently. Here's what changed in 2026. Claude released Claude 4.5, and it's not just smarter, it's built for automation from the ground up. We're talking about tools that let you build once and use forever, skills that remember how to do tasks, projects that hold all your context, agents that can chain multiple actions together without you babysitting them. That's not future talk, that's what we're building in this course. I'm going to show you how to set up project factories. These are meta projects that spawn new projects automatically. You feed it one prompt and it creates complete SEO research systems, content calendars, and marketing campaigns, each one customized and ready to run. We're also diving into skills. Think of these as task-specific AI workers. You build a skill once for email responses, another for content creation, another for data analysis. Then you combine them into multi-agent systems that work together like a team. One agent researches, another writes, another edits, another publishes, all connected through N8N workflows that you'll build from scratch. And here's the best part. Everything I'm showing you is practical, no theoretical nonsense. We're building real automations for real business problems. I'm using examples from growing the AI Profit Boardroom throughout this entire course. So you'll see exactly how to get more customers, leads, and traffic using these systems. You can copy the exact templates and adapt them to your business. This course is hours long, but don't let that scare you. It's broken into chapters. You can watch one module, build that automation, and come back later. Each section gives you something you can use immediately. Quick wins that prove the system works before we go deeper. Here's what we're covering: setup basics, so you understand the interface and how projects work. Prompt mastery, so Claude does exactly what you want every single time. Project deep dives, where we build factories that generate infinite variations. Automation builds using N8N to connect everything. Advanced agents with persistent memory that get smarter over time. And optimization strategies to scale everything without breaking. By the end, you'll have a complete automation system, not just knowledge, actual working tools that save you 10, 20, 30 hours a week. And the beautiful thing, once you build it, it runs forever. You're not trading time for output anymore. You're trading one-time setup for infinite results. So if you're ready to stop using Claude like a fancy Google and start using it like a business automation engine, you're in the right place. Let's build your first factory. Hey, if we haven't met already, I'm the digital avatar of Julian Goldie, CEO of SEO agency Goldie Agency. Whilst he's helping clients get more leads and customers, I'm here to help you get the latest AI updates. Julian Goldie reads every comment, so make sure you comment below. So Claude Cowork just got released, and today I'm going to show you exactly how to use it. Now, if you've never used this before, basically what you want to first do is make sure that you download desktop. And then from here, once you've opened up Claude desktop, make sure you're a Max user. And from there, you're going to go to the Cowork section over here. Now, you can basically get this to control your laptop, control your computer. I'm going to show you some example use cases, plus what other people are using this for. So you can see, for example, here, once you've navigated to Cowork inside the Claude desktop app, like you can see, you can begin to build and automate anything, right? And you just communicate it in basic phrases. For example, create a file, let's record about this, blah, 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 right? So if we go inside the chat here, we're going to choose a folder that we want to work from. So for example, like desktop, and then we'll say, okay, delete all these screenshots from my desktop to clean it up, right? And what it's going to do is it's going to navigate to that folder we just selected. So it's not access to the whole computer. And then I'll help you delete all the screenshots from your desktop. First, let me see what's there. And you can see how easy it is to do. Now, what you can also do here is, and you can see how quick it runs actually. It's already done that. Let's have a look here. So if we minimize the desktop and boom, look at that. All the screenshots gone. It's left the other files, but it figured out, okay, which ones are screenshots, and then it deleted them. So it is ridiculously fast. I actually heard a crazy story that Claude coded out the whole of code, all of it, in a week and a half by the Claude team, which is insane when you think about it, right? So from here, what we can also do is we can say, okay, using the AI browser agent, Claude for Chrome, navigate to Notebook M plus create a new notebook with information plus sources about Claude Cowork. We're going to hit let's go. And what this can actually do is use your browser, right? Now, the cool thing about this is it's really targeted at people who are not technical. I think Claude Code put a lot of people off because it's a coding tool, whereas this is like more non-technical, more chill to use, more easy, and very simplified, right? And you can just communicate it with plain English. You literally explain exactly what you want, right? Now, it builds out a to-do list. So it's kind of like a to-do list tracker, right? And it'll actually track the progress over here, as you can see. And then what it's going to do is it's going to open up this folder, right? So it's going to open up a new browser, like you can see, and it is navigating to Notebook LM. Now, from here, it should be able to start using the browser to control it and create new notebooks. So you can see now it's created a new notebook, and it should just begin to add some sources. Hopefully, it can figure that out. If you go back to Claude, you can see what it's doing and what it's thinking about. Right? So it's let me click on the website, blah, blah, blah. And the cool thing about this is it can just run in the background, right? So it may be slower than you can do normally, but at the same time, you just assign different agents, different tasks inside the chat here. It's super easy to use. And then you can tell it what to do, right? So for example, here it's now searching for Claude Cowork to find relevant URLs. And then it's going to plug those into Notebook LM, right? So it's queried this, searched the web for it, found a bunch of URLs. And now what it's going to do is add these URLs to Notebook, like you can see. Now, sometimes it will come across these errors, but it just keeps going, right? So if it's struggling with something, it just keeps going and keeps working. So now it's going to add the website URLs, like you can see. So it's actually navigated to that section, and then it should begin to paste those in, right? So it's clicked inside, pasted the URLs that it found across the web about Claude Cowork, which bear in mind just came out yesterday. So it can work with like brand new data, brand new things, brand new research. It can search the web autonomously and then add these sources directly inside Notebook LM, right? Now what we can do is we can actually go inside Claude, right? We can say, okay, generate a video overview plus a podcast about this in Notebook LM, right? And we can just get the agent to actually control the browser to start working. You can also stop this whenever you want, and then you can add a new prompt if you want to just interrupt it. And now it should navigate to the audio overview and video overview section here. Yeah, you can see it's generating it. You can also see when the agent is controlling the browser because it has an orange border around the page. And so, you know, anything that's involving clicking buttons or just like something where you're waiting around for stuff, there's no point in you doing it anymore. You can just get Claude to do this for you. You can get Claude to generate audio overviews for you, videos. It could create infographics or flashcards or whatever. It can do research across the web, and then it can communicate directly with these other programs, right? Like you can see with Glam. Like Glam is a powerful media tool, but it does require a few clicks. And so you can just automate that with Claude Cowork, like you can see. Now, once those are generated, what you can actually do is just get it to download those inside your laptop. So it can communicate with both your laptop and your notebook directly. And it will just continue to monitor the progress until it's finally done. Now, whilst waiting for that to be done, let me show you a bunch of other cool stuff that you can do. So for example, here we said organize my desktop for me, and it looked at all 40 screenshots, organized them into nice folders, and then said clear my desktop, plus delete all the folders and files. But it was done in 3 steps, right? Here's another one. So we actually created a website for the AI Profit Boardroom. If we open that up, it's a beautifully designed website, as you can see, and we just automated it with Claude Cowork, right? Some other examples. So you can actually write tweets, so you can get it to tweet out for you. Now, the main thing to note here is like anything related to what your team can do, whether it's, for example, going on Twitter and posting content, or LinkedIn, or for example, sending emails. Realistically, this is like a serious stage that we're at now where you can get the agent to do it for you. You don't need humans to post content anymore, right? And that's a big step that I think 99% of people don't even understand yet. So you can see here, I actually created the tweet, posted it, went on to X, logged in, create the content. And then here's the cool thing is that we reached 500 people without really doing anything. We just got Claude to work its magic. And then it actually gave us a link for the post we created. Here's another example. So we did a bunch of research about Claude Cowork, and then it created a nice little report. So that was pretty cool. And then we created a budget tracker. We organized our downloads folder so that it was nicely organized, and it counted up the files, the size. And the cool thing about this as well, like you could easily get it to manage how much space you have on your laptop, right? So for example, I could say, okay, delete the videos now to free up space, right? And what it can actually do is just clear up space on your laptop, right? You could actually say, okay, analyze this folder, find out what are all the biggest files that I don't need anymore. And then from there, it will ask you a few questions and just clear up the space in the memory on your laptop. Pretty insane, right? So it's now deleted 374 video files and freed up 119 gigabytes of space, right? Which is insane. And it did that literally whilst I was talking to you. Let's see what else we got here. So we got a report for a 30-day content calendar, which we can open up in Numbers. And you can see we've got the full 30-day content calendar right here. We actually built a Tetris game as well, which is pretty cool. So this is the game itself. And we actually added that to anti-gravity so that it could code out the database and everything else. You can see my other video about that on YouTube if you want to see it. Top of that, it can, for example, like create calendar events, right? Navigate to my calendar and create a new event called Cowork Party today. Make sure you send an email to me@juliangoldie.com, inviting him. This is for a live stream happening right now, right? Now, if we actually go back to our calendar, let's check this out. You can see that we actually set up the Claude Cowork Party yesterday as a calendar invite. We invited me@juliangoldie.com, and Claude just went off and did that and did its magic. And I think that's way easier than using all these other tools and other integrations with different apps and stuff like that. Now you can just do it all inside Claude Cowork. And the thing is as well, like this is the worst it's ever going to be. It's only going to get better. So it's so powerful. You can see how easy it is to do. Really, it doesn't take long to master. It's super simple and straightforward. And now you can see we've got the audio overview generated from the and we could always go back to Claude and say, okay, let's go back here. And we'll say, okay, stop. So it's still running in the background whilst I was talking to you. We're going to stop that now. And what we can do is say, okay, download the audio overview for me. Because this can communicate with your local files as well, you can actually download stuff and organize it for you in the folder that you selected to run Opus 4.5 inside. So let's see what it's doing. So it's now clicking on the audio overview. It's going to click on the 3-dot menu. And then it will just download that in the background whilst we're talking to you. Go to the AI Success Lab, which actually connects you with 45,800 people, as you can see. And if you go to the classroom here, I have a full training on how to use this powerful AI computer use agent. It's a full 1-hour free course. You'll get my full framework on basically how to automate anything using this computer use agent. Some examples of a 30-day plan you can implement to master it, plus over 100 prompts that you can use to leverage this. So if you want to really automate your business and really understand how to use Claude Cowork and really grow your business with it, feel free to check that out. It's completely free. Link in the comments description. And if you want to learn more about AI automation, if you want to join a community of entrepreneurs growing and scaling with AI, feel free to check out the AI Profit Boardroom. This comes with a daily accountability group so you never feel overwhelmed and you're 100% focused on achieving your goals. You can post inside the community anytime you struggle or need some help and support. Inside the calendar, we have 4 coaching calls a week, so you can jump on and get technical support and help whenever you need it. You can direct message me whenever you need help as well. And you also get all my best trainings. So for example, this 6-week course shows you how to automate your business in just 6 weeks, plus how to go from complete beginner to expert in just 5 weeks and build your first AI agent in under 5 minutes. On top of that, you get all my best playbooks for avatar videos and automating content like you can see. And you'll get all of my best trainings on YouTube and AI YouTube, how to grow an agency, how to rank #1 inside AI search engines. And that's all inside the AI Profit Boardroom. So feel free to get it. Appreciate you watching. And if we come back to this task, you can see that Claude has now downloaded the podcast. Perfect time. Let's see what questions we got here. Julian, how to teach Claude Cowork to know more about my business. I wanted to test my SaaS. So you basically just give it all your reference data that you can, right? So for example, any files that you've got, any reports, even like your website would be really useful for Claude Cowork to train it, and just give it more information about what it does, how it works, etc. And then from there, you can easily train up Claude Cowork. You could also, for example, download your website or your About Me pages, any sales pages that you have as well, and any sort of like user guides that you have too, and then put them in a folder locally, open that folder up inside Claude Cowork, and then you can train Cowork on exactly what you're doing and how it works and that sort of thing. You could even, for example, get it to improve your SaaS as well. So I think you could actually give it the code and then say like, how can I improve this, or what sort of bugs do I need to improve, etc. So today we're going to be looking at the brand new Claude computer use agents that work on your desktop and can basically automate your whole computer, plus they can actually control your browser as well. So let's get straight into it. What is Claude Cowork? Basically, this is like a virtual assistant on your laptop that can just run and build and automate all sorts of things, right? So for example, if we go to Claude, you can see today we built all sorts of things. For example, this Tetris game, as you can see right here, we coded out locally. It pretty much worked first time around. It looks pretty cool. You can see here we created a 30-day content calendar using this as well. We organized a downloads folder, created a spreadsheet for tracking stuff. We researched and analyzed Claude co-working reports that it generated for us as well. We have even posted tweets, and I'll come on to that in a second and exactly how to do it, like you can see right here. And then additionally,